Hey, this is Glover Teixeira, UFC light heavyweight champion.
Hi, I'm Robbie Lawler.
What's up, fight family? This is your favorite MMA coach, Thiago Alves, the Pitbull.
Hey, what's up, guys? I'm Pedro Munoz.
This is Mike Brown.
Guys, I am Alexei Olenek, and welcome.
And
this is We Want One Picks.
And you're watching We Want Picks.
to We Want Picks.
We want picks.
To We Want Picks.
To We Want Picks. Hi everybody from American Top Teams.
Next up at UFC Vegas 45, we have Cub Swanson versus Darren Elkins. Cub is Jacob's favorite fighter. Cub Swanson is 26-9 overall, 2-3 in his last five, coming off of a pretty expected loss to Giga Chikadze. Darren Elkins, 27-12 overall, also 2-3 in his last five, but he's riding a two-fight win streak after it looked like his career was pretty much over. Darren Elkins is incredibly tough and absolutely never out of a fight. He's always live for a finish and is the definition of a grinder. He comes forward with heavy strikes to close the distance. He cuts off the cage and he works in his grappling. He's a pretty good wrestler with incredible top pressure. He can pound you out with a TKO or work to a submission. We saw in his last fight against Derek Minner, he avoided submissions well before ultimately getting his own finish. Essentially, Darren Elkins is scrappy, makes fights ugly, and thrives in those spots. He struggles when his opponents are able to keep fights clean and technical. Cub Swanson is an absolute legend and has been a legend for a long time. He's been doing this for a very, very long time. He's a creative striker with incredible fight IQ and a ton of fun to watch. He's definitely starting to fade, but he does still have power. You don't get to legend status without being diverse, which means Cub can wrestle, he can grapple, he does average one takedown per fight, and Cub is the better all-around fighter in this matchup and most of his matchups, but he will need to keep it standing to win in this fight, and that may be a tall task. I love Darren Elkins in this spot. While Cub is no stranger to dogfights, I think Darren's constant threat – I'm choking now. I think Darren's constant threat of the takedown and relentless takedown attempts will get frustrating and confusing at times. Even if he gets into trouble, Darren has proved that he can push through it. He has power in his hands, but the clear path is grappling and grinding. He needs to make sure Cub doesn't have any time to settle into a rhythm and stay because then he can get a nice clean win. I do have a money line bet on Darren Elkins, and that's mostly because the odds were so good. I mean, plus 170 is crazy. This should be closer to a pick'em. I will take the shot at doubling my money on Darren Elkins. Jacob, I've hurt your feelings picking against your boy. What are your thoughts?
I mean, you hurt my feelings. You just look like a clown, honestly. And I can't wait to put this clip on the recap show because Cub Swanson is going to dominate this fight. You mentioned a lot of people. I have a lot of favorite fighters. A lot of people think it's Ryan Hall, but honestly, the person that made me honestly fall in love with the UFC was Cub Swanson. I did the research. I'm pretty sure the first Cub Swanson fight I ever watched was a Doo Ho Choi fight, which is like one of the most wildest fights in the world. I said, this guy is incredible. The way that Darren Elkins wins is he out-toughs people, right? He's not a better fighter than most people. He's just gritty. He's tough. He's from Indiana. We're all just Indiana. We're just tough, corn-fed men. That's just what we're known for, is being the toughest dudes in the entire world. In the USA, if you write down the top five states,
you're going to have a rash on your neck tomorrow.
It's going to be
those cheap necklaces, but yeah, you're so
at
tough.
number one. We're corn-fed. We're tough. We play basketball. Basketball players are known to be the toughest people in the world. But, you know, as tough as he is, Cub Swanson is also equally tough. And you mentioned that two-fight winning streak. Cub looked great in those two fights. He got to fight it versus Giga. That fight, I wish that liver kick is tough, right? Because yes, it's a knockout, but it's kind of one of those, it's like, it was a Giga kick, and that's what he's known for. Cub should have been prepared for that. But I think that fight would have been a lot of fun, and Cub would have held his own in that fight, in the striking, because he is so tough, and he is so durable, and he can win exchanges. That Daniel Pineda fight, a lot of people thought he was going to lose that fight. Looked incredible, knocked him out. I think they're tailor-making fights for Cub to keep him in that feature prelim or first fight of a main card slot, right? Because he's that guy that you want people to watch. If people are tuning in that feature prelim or the first fight of the pay-per-view, he is so much fun to watch. And I think they're going to try and keep giving him fighters that he can keep beating in a fun way, because the Darren Elkins fight is always fun. But Cub Swanson is the better fighter in this fight. He's the better fighter, all-around fighter. And yeah, you could say Darren Elkins might be able to take him to deep water and do what he does and out-tough him, but it's Cub Swanson, man. Nobody out-toughs Cub Swanson. You just don't do it. So I like Cub all the way in this fight. I think 2-1 is fair. Maybe like a -150 would be, just because Darren does win those fights late sometimes, but it's Cub Swanson. The play is Cub Swanson. It's crazy. This is crazy.
This is what a lot of you guys last week, after Jacob won insane money and all those bets, a lot of you were like, it's just so hard for me to tell when Jacob is serious or not. He's not serious. He's not. He can't be.
What are you? I'm 100% sure there's no sarcasm.
You started with talking about how tough people from Indiana were.
Dude,
so I'm clearly.
Cub Swanson is one of the easier picks on this fight card.
So I love Darren Elkins at $7,400 in DraftKings. Obviously, I've got the money line bet on him. Again, that was because of the odds. Because if he was plus 120, I don't know if I would have done it. I'm getting plus 200 or whatever.
Is Darren Elkins the better fighter?
I said Cub's the better fighter.
Okay, well, okay, there you go. Yeah, let's put some money on Darren Elkins then. What a joke!
That is not how that always works,
my
man. All right. Well, should we? Do you want to go back and bet just me versus you, $100
on this?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get 200 if Darren Elkins wins. You get 100 if Cub Swanson wins.
Fine with me.
Done. Ran that back. All right.
Hey guys, should I get gold or maybe a diamond with Angelo's money next time?
Whatever Piercing Pagoda has, Jacob. Anyway, the strike line is interesting to me because these are, you mentioned how tough Cub is, and he absolutely is tough. I do think this goes. I think it's a war. I think Darren grinds. I think Cub is going to have a hard time getting to 111. I think it's like a less more, maybe a more. I think it's like right there. This line is pretty spot on. What do you think?
I don't know. I'm flustered right now.
Because you're trying to figure out where you're going to get that money from. That's fine. You don't have to pay me until Saturday. So anyway, you guys let us know what you think of this Monkey Knife Fight strike line. And if you don't know what Monkey Knife Fight is, just go to wewantpicks.com/MKF. Sign up, make a deposit. They'll instantly match.
You know what's interesting about this?
And then
that you're talking.
And then use the free money to play the line. What was that?
You're talking so high about Darren Elkins. Do you know who he lost to? Do you remember who he lost to? You say that Ryan Hall. You say Ryan Hall is like the worst fighter in the world. The guy, the guy dominated a striking match versus Darren Elkins. Ryan Hall won a striking match versus Darren Elkins, and you think that Darren Elkins is going to beat Cub Swanson? Okay,
and that's why I said that Cub Swanson needs to keep this standing to win. Either way, Jacob and I are split. I guess tune in Sunday to see who wins our bet. Well, I guess you'll know who wins our bet when you watch the fights on Saturday. wewantpicks.com/bets. Sign up, make a deposit, make your own bets, and then come back, let us know, and I will send you $50 as a thank you. Before you go, do not forget about our Discord. We have a full Discord server, and it is 100% free, just like all of our other content. We never charge you for anything. The Discord link is in the description of this video. Go there, share your thoughts, learn from other people, and participate in the conversation. You guys love to argue in the comment section. Take that to the Discord server. It is 100% free, and the link is in the description underneath this video. Also, this is the last fight card of the year, so don't miss out on your opportunity to get $50 free from us. $50 for free. All you need to do is go to wewantpicks.com/bets, choose one of our 5 or all of our 5 betting partners, sign up, make a deposit, let me know, and I'll send you $50. Literally, Cash App, PayPal, Venmo, however you want your free money. Sign up, make a deposit. Each book offers their own pros and cons. Each book has good things, has things that they can improve on, but there's 5 of them, so pick your spot, make a deposit, let me know. We'll send you $50. It's that simple. We'll see you guys this weekend. Enjoy the fights. Don't forget to go to the Discord. don't forget to sign up with one of our betting partners.